Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the 2021 Fuddruckers Girls State Soccer Championships on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. Our broadcast is brought to you by Global Green Insurance, Jorge Guerra Agent. I'm Dawn Morgan along with TJ Miracle, and good afternoon. What a beautiful day we have for this quarterfinal match between the Hobbs Lady Eagles and Las Cruces High School. As the Hobbs girls come in, they are ranked number 4 in 5A and thus have a home match for the start of these championships with the quarterfinal match here, and welcoming the Las Cruces High School varsity girls who are head coached by Bobby Bertoldo, and they come in at ranked number 12 in 5A, and they come off of a season that they had 15 wins and 6 losses, and then 10-2 in district. The Hobbs girls got here by virtue of a 15-2-1 season with a 4-2 district compilation or record. So we are just about ready to get this one underway, TJ.
Well, we certainly are. And as you mentioned, the Hobbs girls come in at number 4 on the year and have had a really great year under head coach Alex Lopez, 15-2-1. Those 2 losses, both coming in district. One of them to Carlsbad, who's the number 2 team in the state. A lot of people think they are probably the best team in the state, and their other loss coming in overtime to Roswell High. So a very formidable Hobbs Lady Eagles squad coming into this one. Now, how did we get here? Normally, we would say Las Cruces High and a 12 seed, you would think, wait a minute, what are they doing in the quarterfinals?
Right.
Well, they upset Santa Fe in Santa Fe back on Wednesday, 1-0. And from what I understand, really they did it by just playing smothering and almost impossible to get through defense, and didn't give that Santa Fe team a chance to really attack much. So it's going to be important, I think, for the Lady Eagles when they get the attack. Find the holes, find the places to go through the spacing and attack. So.
I think it's that's going to make the front line very, very, very important for this. And we're going to take a break as they are going to start the national anthem. So we'll be back with more. And welcome back to the 2021 Fuddruckers Girls State Soccer Championships on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Global Green Insurance, Jorge Guerra Agent. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and we are awaiting the start of this match between our Hobbs Lady Eagles and Las Cruces High School. As you were saying, TJ, Las Cruces got in by virtue of an upset over Santa Fe. We know that their modus operandi is to try to just to use that defense to try to smother and prevent any forwards and strikers to getting into scoring position and being able to do anything really aggressive with the soccer ball. So we are looking at the Hobbs girls. They probably know what they're up against this team, and that's going to make the forwards and the strikers' jobs even more important, and of course support from the midfield and the backfield as well, the defenders of the goal. And of course, so we are looking right now and listening to our starting lineup, and we have of course a complete roster and for both girls. But we are looking at the starting lineups for both teams. I know, TJ, you're trying to write down some of the numbers as both of the starting lineups for the teams are out on the field, and they're going through all of that. So we will take a look at all of that. We have your referees out on the field, and of course, we have a few people in the stands. We have, it looks like a few people did make the trip from Las Cruces High, and then as we speak, we have more and more local folks who are coming in to fill the visitor side of the stands. They do not have the home side open for anyone except us, the broadcast crew up at the broadcast booth, but it looks like we do have, and it looks like there's at least one of the teams. It looks like maybe the Hobbs boys team is here early. Do you think that's what they're doing up there?
Possibly.
There is at least, looks like one of the teams here to watch the girls match, at least this much. So, and as we get ready to get underway with this one, we're very happy to be here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, and we know that our girls, if they win, they do move on to the semifinal match for on their journey toward and their march toward hopefully a state championship for the Hobbs Lady Eagles.
Yeah, and that game would be on Wednesday against the winner of Cibola Rio Rancho. That game underway right now in Albuquerque. Cibola number 1, Rio Rancho number 8. So that's what we are looking at for that, as the teams have been announced, coming out onto the field, getting ready for the start of this one. I'll have to double check our keeper for this game. I'm thinking it's Ashley Chacon is our goalie for this game. Starters will be Trinity Vasquez, Jaden Salazar, Brianna Rivera, Danielle Rodriguez, Alexa Sanchez, number 13, Rosalind Ramsey, 14, Jasmine Martinez, 17, Hannah Davia, number 20, Ivory Rico, and 23, Cambry Luevano. That'll be the starting 11 out on the field for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. For Las Cruces, it'll be Kaylee Garcia, Angela Fisher, Emma Ronga, Kimberly Esparza, Leah Tapia, Grace Valdry, Madison Sneed, and Maya Padilla. Their keeper is Sneed. Hobbs is wearing the blacks with the gold letters and numbers. Las Cruces in the white, and Las Cruces football, soccer, as we start the game.
Well, it is called football in a number of places in the world. It's also called baka. It's also called fuchi, and so it has a number of names across the world. It's referred to as the beautiful game in most translations across the globe. This is a sport that right now, today, is being played by our Hobbs Lady Eagles and Las Cruces High, and the ball goes out of bounds. But there's going to be a kick in from the side by Marissa Cervantes. So far, Las Cruces is dominating this soccer match in terms of control of the ball, but now Hobbs has got it back. A kick back up midfield. Back to Las Cruces, a race for the ball, as that one's going to go out of bounds as what looks like.
No, that stays in bounds.
Okay, that stays in bounds.
It's a little hard to tell with the football. Everything's still on the field.
It's a little bit wider, right?
And a long kick.
A long kick, but defended. It goes outside of the goal. So
Danielle Rodriguez got a good look and decided to take a rip from about the 20-yard line, or about what would be 20 yards to the goal. But the keeper down there managed to get a hand on it. That was Sneed.
And it was outside the goal, so it wasn't a real serious threat toward scoring and going in. But it was the first attack by Hobbs on goal, and it shows that they are going to be very aggressive. A corner kick goes all the way across. It's going to go out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in from the corner.
And Hobbs didn't do a real great job getting that set on the corner kick put together, so really no chance to get that after it went over the first line.
And a bump saves the ball from going completely out. Hobbs with the ball. Rivera controlling that, kicking over to her teammate Trinity Vasquez. Vasquez going in, but kicked away and defended by one of the left wing fullback there, and that was number 2, Kylie Garcia, I believe.
Yeah, and really she was the last line of defense, or Hobbs would have had a complete open look at the net.
And that's what the fullbacks are for. They're the defenders along with the goalie. And that one, of course, that's kicked from the back, goes out of bounds. So it'll be Hobbs' ball. They'll get to throw in.
And they're going to say corner kick.
They're going to say corner kick. All right. So back for that corner kick is, I believe, what does a number? I'm trying to see the number. That is number 10, Danielle Rodriguez. Danielle Rodriguez with a corner kick. Looking, and Hobbs able to return that. Danielle back in there. Kicked away by Las Cruces, though. And saved out before it gets to midfield by number 23, Luevano. Hobbs spending a lot of time in Las Cruces territory now. Some good traps, passes, and a nice kick toward the goal. But Las Cruces, good defense. Close in. Ooh, another good kick. But a trap
And
by Las Cruces goalie, and that really was nice. I'm trying to see who took that shot on goal from over on the left side.
I believe it was Tapia originally, and then I'm sorry, that
Passed
was them.
in.
Rodriguez
Okay.
took it in.
But Las Cruces able to get that out of their territory, kick it down midfield. Nice header by Hobbs. Sends it back up. A fight for the ball. It's going to go almost out of bounds. Saved and kicked back. Las Cruces will send a long floater toward Hobbs, and the goalkeeper comes out. We think that is Chacon. Is that right?
I'm pretty sure it's Chacon. Yeah.
All right. Chacon going to go ahead and kick that back up midfield. Hobbs has it. That is Davila. And a whistle sounds. They're going to say offside.
No, they're
okay.
Yeah, they're going to say it was just a bump of a minor foul
right.
on Las Cruces. So it'll stay Hobbs soccer. Or actually,
No,
it'll
it'll
stay
Las
Las
Cruces
ball.
soccer. So they'll kick it out. No, actually, it
No,
will
it
be
is
Hobbs.
ours. Okay.
Hobbs at midfield. They'll get to kick it.
Have a free kick.
And taking that free kick, I believe, trying to see the number.
I believe that's Brianna Rivera.
It is Rivera, number 7. Gets through the line. Goes off to the right. To the left wing back position. And that is Padilla for Las Cruces defending back there. Hobbs will be able to, goes out of bounds. Rivera with a throw in. Las Cruces gets it right away. Pass out, fight for the ball. Right in front of the goal. There's another kick toward goal, and it goes wide. But a nice try. It went high. She was definitely trying to, and I can't see, was that Rivera again? Number
Rivera
7.
again.
It was Rivera again. She was definitely trying to kick above the defenders, but it went a little too high and wide to go in. But Hobbs has had more shots on goal, and they've been more aggressive. They've had more possession of the ball than Las Cruces. Working from the left side, throw in. Hobbs fighting now. A kick toward goal, defended. As the Las Cruces goalkeeper comes out, traps the ball. She's got it.
And Hobbs has been on the attack this entire game. They've done a nice job finding little seams and getting through and just being very aggressive and taking what they want in the early going.
And that's what they're going to have to do. Las Cruces with the ball, the control now, heading toward Hobbs. This is their first real serious, I was going to say that, and just as that, Hobbs able to kick it away.
As Gabriela Mendez-Ortiz just absolutely creamed one of the Hobbs girls at about the 30-yard line, the football 30-yard line.
Right.
But they're going to call the free kick against Hobbs, so it'll be free kick Las Cruces.
And out to take that free kick, I believe, is number 20. Is that Fierro?
I believe so.
And Chacon saves it at the goal. Little bouncer that went toward her. Again, not really a serious threat for a score. Chacon kicks it midfield. Hobbs is going to bump the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Hobbs off the chest, and I didn't see who that was over there off the chest of Hobbs. So Las Cruces will get the throw in. It goes, I believe, to Cervantes. Fight for the ball. Again, Hobbs has had longer possession of the ball. They've also had 3 shots on goal so far early in this match. And that's what they're going to need to do. The percentages are, you take the if you're the team that controls the ball the most and takes more shots on goal, then the percentages say you're going to have more chances of those goals going in and scoring, and that's what Hobbs needs to do. Get the ball back down into Las Cruces territory. Oh, yeah, nice fight for the ball. great ball control. That's Vasquez for Hobbs, heading in toward the front of the goal, trying to maneuver to be able to take that. Las Cruces kicks it away. Now they've got it. That is Ronga with the ball, passing it over. Nice fight for the ball. Mendez Ortiz has it, and Hobbs takes it away. Nice steal. Great control now. That's Vasquez going off to the left, and
well, we've got a whistle behind the play. Hobbs has done a nice job so far getting Rodriguez over on that left wing and getting her to go down. I think on that last possession, she had a look at the goal. She decided not to take the strange angle shot and was trying to get a teammate down there to help her out in case there was a rebound. I think she had a look, though, if maybe she would have just taken it.
And I believe that was Rodriguez fighting for that ball after the pass from Vasquez. Hobbs with the control, back down in Las Cruces in, kicking it. Countered by another kick. Nice header there from Hobbs, and now it looks like Sanchez. No, is that 11? Or is that 10? Rodriguez.
I believe that was 11.
11, that was Sanchez. And the ball goes back up toward Las Cruces, out on the left side. So out of bounds. Last touch by Hobbs, throw in by Las Cruces. And instead it's going to land. Hobbs is going to get it with a nice header. But it's going to go out of bounds again. Picked up and throw in. This time again, intercepted by Hobbs. A nice header over there. Good defense.
And so far, both teams look like they've been pretty content just to try and keep everything bottled up over on that far side.
Fight for the ball after the throw in. Hobbs has got it. Their defending line getting it back up to midfield. Got your midfielders trying to go on attack. Las Cruces kicks it away. Fight for the ball again. Las Cruces with it. Hobbs, backline defenders kicking it away. Getting up midfield. That is 7, or Brianna Rivera. And it goes out of bounds. She and Banks were dueling. And it goes out of bounds. Banks gets to toss it in. There's another whistle that sounds.
I believe we're going to have I believe we're going to have a substitution in for Las Cruces.
Yeah, they do. I believe that's who that's going out.
It's going to be Kayla Clements coming out and going in her place. If she'll turn around, we are so high up here at Watson Stadium.
It
is
difficult.
Very hard to pick up numbers. I believe that's going to be number 13, Carly Copeland.
Coming in. So play resumes with Salazar trying to get the ball in, but good defense by Hobbs. Hobbs very tight. Their defense looking strong, very strong today. Everybody working the ball, looks to be working the ball, moving the ball really well. A good pass in. Davila trying to get it closer in, but kicked away by Las Cruces. Now there's a fight for the ball again. It's going to come back. That is Banks with the ball. Good pass. Good defense. Rivera with a nice kick across field, trying to get it to her teammate. Las Cruces gets it instead. Nice fight for the ball, though, with Vasquez over there. It's going to end up going out of bounds. Hobbs will get the throw in. And it's not going to make it in. It'll go back. And now Las Cruces will have the throw in. And it's going to ricochet. And it'll be the Hobbs throw in, right in front of the Hobbs bench. Good chase on that ball. Nice, good fight for it. They were all trying to.
No room for Rodriguez over on that far side. I believe that was Grace Vaudry who was on her, keeping her really from getting away after she split 2 defenders to get a little bit of a look.
Hobbs with the throw in. Down in the area of the goal. Las Cruces gets to kick that away. Hobbs wants to get it even closer in and get a good shot on goal. And a header toward the net is going to go outside, just a little bit long, but that shot taken, I believe, by Rivera. It was a nice header. She had a great look at that. Great opportunity and just went just a little bit wide. So excitement as Hobbs again with about, I think this is 5 or 6 shots on goal now. Las Cruces has had 1. But Las Cruces able to control this, kick it away.
And again, Las Cruces is having a lot of trouble with this Hobbs Lady Eagle defense. The Lady Eagles have done a nice job really keeping Las Cruces out of the attacking zone. So nice going on them. Of course, still early in this, still 27-20 to go in the first half.
Yeah, they've been passing really well. They've been blocking. Hobbs has been blocking very well. Good footwork as well. That one, a kick back upfield. Oh. 2 headers means the ball's going to meet in the middle. Fight for that. Las Cruces wins temporarily as they pass down. Hobbs defenders doing their job. Last line of defense there before the goal as they're using 4 defenders spread across. Back up to midfield. Hobbs trying to kick it away, trying to get that ball back down into the Las Cruces end. Rivera there on the losing end of that battle. Chasing it out of bounds. Hobbs with the throw in. Back down to the Las Cruces end. That is, I believe, Figueroa over there for Las Cruces. Battle for the ball. Nice one. Picked up. Good pass. Las Cruces kicks it away back up midfield. But here comes Hobbs. Las Cruces able to get it back up to midfield as that's Ronga. But here comes Hobbs again. Rivera with the ball, kicking it across field. Coming back up from the back, trying to race the ball before it gets out of bounds. Not able to get it. Hobbs throwing that in, though. And kicked back out of bounds by Las Cruces. Good tight one-on-one defense here. Really, Las Cruces is working that defense. And Hobbs is right there. That's Rodriguez back out, trying for it, and then it's just kicked out of bounds.
Kicked out of the stadium.
By Las Cruces. Yeah, it actually bounces over across the ramp and back toward the bus, back toward the Las Cruces bus. So are they going to chase that ball and bring it in, or are they just going to get another one? Nope, they got another one.
Okay.
Now, the guy is chasing it, but in the meantime, they got a fresh ball. So Hobbs will have the ball.
And it looks like it'll be Ramsey to throw it in for the Lady Eagles from the far side.
From the far side. Very close to the goal as Hobbs is going to try to put a nice attack together, but the ball gets kicked back midfield. Oh, and a nice long kick. Oh, and it was bobbled by Las Cruces goalkeeper, and a groan goes up because it looked like she was not going to keep her hands on it. And I didn't see who made that long kick. Was it Rivera over there on the left, or was it Vasquez?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Hobbs, if it was 7 or 8.
Hobbs needs to think about getting an extra attacker up, especially when they have a shot. This keeper for Las Cruces, she's done a nice job blocking stuff, but she has not been able to hang on to anything.
Yeah.
In hockey, it would be called a rebound, and so they've been giving them plenty of opportunity.
Exactly. And Hobbs has taken more shots on goal, but they have not been able to penetrate in. That was about their best chance so far out of the hands of the Las Cruces goalkeeper. And, of course, they don't wear numbers, so it's very hard for us to tell. We just have to go by who
what
they got.
They
have Madison Sneed and Marissa Gallegos listed as goalkeepers.
And I believe Sneed is the one that was announced before the game.
All right, so we'll go with Sneed. Las Cruces with the ball midfield. Hobbs has got it, though. Fight for it. Nice pass up, and good save there by Rivera. Kicks it. Now it looks like, yep. Hobbs keeps it from going out of bounds, trying to get it downfield. Oh, and a bump. Big bump. It was number 2 on 2. Garcia on Baker there. Hobbs with the ball back, and that's Baker trying to take it. Hobbs desperately needs to get that ball up to their front line, to their forwards and strikers a little more, so they can have more opportunities for the shots, for quality shots on goal.
And it looks like Las Cruces has been pretty much content to just say, okay, you can take
Rivera.
the corners and the wings, but you're not getting in the middle.
Right. Rivera kicks it toward the goal. She knew she was a little far away to be able to have enough speed on that ball to pass the goalie and to get it in the net, but still keeps it in this end and gives Hobbs a chance to get it back, which they did. So actually pretty good strategy. Sneed will come out, save the ball for Cruces. She'll kick it away up toward midfield. And a good header there. I didn't see by whom. And that's a pass back to Rivera. Rivera sends it. Another header off of the ball. I think that's right. It's Davia.
Number 17.
Number 17. I thought it was 12. Las Cruces defending. Oh, and a good chance for Hobbs to try to get that goal. Try to get that ball. And try to maneuver for serious shot on goal. Las Cruces kicks it away. Las Cruces defense doing their job again. Hobbs with a kick back up toward midfield. Fight for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Las Cruces. So Hobbs will get the throw in on that one. Getting it up, coming back. Hobbs is going to control the ball. Nice passing forward to it. It's going to come back to Rivera. She kicks it up toward the goal. Oh, a nice header. Hobbs with a chance. Oh, a good one-on-one there. But Sneed comes out, picks up the ball, and keeps Hobbs from having a second shot at that, second kick.
Just no chance for Baker there. She kind of mishit the header a little bit, or that would have been a tremendous shot on goal.
And Las Cruces with the ball. This is only the second or third time that they've been able to penetrate this deeply into Hobbs territory. And this is the deepest that they've been with a shot on goal. But Chacon comes out, saves it for Hobbs. So really only the second serious shot on goal that Las Cruces has been able to have.
Ronga had a free run, but hesitated just a little bit before she took the shot, and that gave Chacon plenty of time to get in position.
And the kick back up midfield. Las Cruces is going to control it. Banks passing. Here comes Hobbs, though. Nice kick forward. A little too far, as no Hobbs girls up that far, and that's going to send the goalkeeper out. Sneed kicks it back up midfield. Ball controlled right now by Las Cruces. Here comes Hobbs. Oh, Hobbs needs to work on being maybe a little more aggressive, trying to take this ball away and really attack the goal. They were, it seemed like a little more aggressive in the first couple of minutes of this match. Ball thrown in, fight for it. Las Cruces kicking it down, going to control it at midfield. Still controlling that ball. Hobbs trying to get it away. Now Hobbs defender comes back up, tries to get it in the hands of the midfielders. Oh, and a block as Rivera tries to kick it forward. Las Cruces denies that. Another kick in forward. Fight for it as Luevano makes a good pass. And then that's number 2, Baker. Baker, one of the forwards, trying to get that ball more toward it. Las Cruces takes it away, sends it back toward midfield. Uh-oh. Now in Hobbs territory, as getting over and kicking away is your left fullback over there. And I can't see her number. Fight for it as the ball comes in from out of bounds. Las Cruces deep into Hobbs territory. There's a kick, a shot, and a save by Chacon. So that is the third save by Chacon.
And really the best chance Las Cruces had is they got the open look and they took advantage of it and got a good shot on goal.
Chacon sends it back up midfield. Las Cruces has it. That's going to be Ramsey passing it over to their 13, is Copeland passing to Esparza. Now Hobbs has it back. Now they send it toward goal. Fight for it. A good fight, as that was, I think, Dominguez. I think that's Rodriguez over there on the left. Is that 10? Anyway, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Las Cruces throwing in. I apologize for not being able to see
very high numbers. Up and very skinny numbers.
Yeah, the Hobbs numbers are much more difficult to read and see than Las Cruces today. Pass in. Kick from midfield back to Las Cruces. Back down. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Las Cruces. Hobbs will have the throw in. Down in front of the Las Cruces bench.
And still
got substitutes coming in and out for both teams right now.
Still no score. 18 minutes to go here in the first half of this 5A girls quarterfinal game from Watson Stadium in Hobbs.
A throw in. Hobbs. Looks like Hobbs is going to control. And is that number 10? Was that 12 over there? It looked like 10. Was it Rodriguez? Goes out. Las Cruces with the throw in. And now they are going to have control. Goes to the Hobbs back line, and it is going to roll out of bounds. Back up toward midfield. Last touch by Hobbs. It's going to be a throw in by Banks for Las Cruces. Good defense coming in. It's Hobbs getting the ball away. Fight for it. Good footwork. Good pass. Las Cruces able to, they've been controlling the ball and possessing the ball more in the last few minutes. There's a good one. Nice pass up by Hobbs. A race for the ball before it goes out of bounds. Nice run. And a good kick up toward midfield, but no Lady Eagle there to try to take a shot in the center in front of the goal. Las Cruces kicks it away back up midfield. They've got it. Able to pass over on the left side. That will go out of bounds. So it'll be Hobbs throw in their territory. What would be the football 30-yard line. Throw in. It's going to be controlled by Las Cruces, at least initially. Fight for it, though. Baker right there trying to get the ball away.
Yeah, it took down Padilla, so should be Las Cruces. Maybe
Las Cruces will get the ball.
Yeah, they're going to throw. They're going to say free kick. Yep, free kick.
A kick in. That's number 2. That is Garcia for Las Cruces, figuring out her plan of attack here. Kicks it. Oh, and a missed chest bump by Las Cruces means Hobbs will have a better shot at the ball. Yes, and a good pass. That was, I believe, Vasquez over there. Fight for the ball, back and forth. Now Hobbs has it again. Hobbs on the attack. Hobbs has got it. Pass over there to the left, and then a whistle sounds.
And should be a free kick for Hobbs. I believe that it was, the defense for Las Cruces just doing everything they could to try and slow that down. But they're going to say that Hobbs.
Okay.
Hobbs committed the foul, so it'll be a kick for Las Cruces on the far side.
And that'll be their goalkeeper Sneed kicking it away up to midfield, all the way back to Hobbs' defense line. And the ball goes out, actually touched by a player on the Hobbs bench. So that that will be a throw in by Las Cruces. Here it goes back into the field of play. Picked up right near the sidelines, bumped out immediately. So Las Cruces again with another throw in.
And right now, neither team just playing with a whole lot of energy or urgency. It's like they're just both kind of, in the middle part of the game and just kind of trying to feel each other out.
Right. Hobbs needs to try to go on attack more like they are here. And I believe is that Rivera with the ball on the left.
I believe that's
Big
actually
fight.
Alexi Wright.
Alexi Wright. And I think there should be a foul on Las Cruces because she was holding, I think foul on Las Cruces. I saw her
and if you'll
reach
forgive
around
the camera
and
work
hold.
for just a moment, I'm dealing with some technical issues for one of our other broadcasts this afternoon.
All right. So it'll be a Hobbs throw in near the goal line on the left side. A kick, free kick. And back to kick. I'm sorry, I can't read that number. Kicking for Hobbs. She'll have a free kick from the left side. Oh, and it goes wide. It goes wide to the left, outside the net. Sneed comes out. So Hobbs has had some scoring opportunities. They've come very close, but have not been able to put it in the net yet. But neither has Las Cruces, although Hobbs has had more chances at that. Sneed going to kick it away midfield. Hobbs, first contact on that. Hobbs has got it. Rivera taking it. Kicked away by Las Cruces. Oh, and then a ball kicked, not really with intent. It was more of a pass than an actual shot on goal. But it rolled up near the goal, and Sneed comes out, saves that. Kicks it up midfield. Hobbs getting a shot at it. Now they're controlling. Passing upfield. And it's going to go out of bounds. Las Cruces will throw that in near the Hobbs bench. Still scoreless here. Almost 13 minutes into this match. Quarterfinal match, of course. The winner moves on to the semifinals. The loser will see their season end. Hobbs fighting Las Cruces right now. Las Cruces with the ball, attacking from the right side. Las Cruces with a shot on goal toward it, goes outside.
Yeah, hit the outside of the net, but Las Cruces had a
good chance.
Big run as they found a little hole in the Hobbs spacing, and they managed to go right through it as Kimberly Esparza took a shot at it.
And but pretty good coverage on her by Hobbs, and I really think that kept her from kept Las Cruces from being able to maneuver into a better position to take a better shot on goal. So no real threat, and it goes outside and hits the outside of the net. Chacon, though, she really threw herself down and really ended up being out of position had that been a better shot. Ball back up to midfield, fight for possession. Las Cruces has got it. Here they come. Hobbs defending, trying to keep that ball away on the right side. Good footwork and passing. Hobbs with the ball back. They're going to try to move that across midfield. A block by Las Cruces sends it back. Hobbs with a kick. Las Cruces defending. It's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be Hobbs throw in, but deep into Las Cruces territory. Hobbs has seen Las Cruces now become very aggressive and invade their end of the field, of the pitch.
Yeah, it's like Las Cruces right now has kind of gotten their second win just a little bit here late in the first half.
And they are definitely, they've been controlling the ball more now late and starting to take more shots on goal. Nice battle there. Rivera winning that, sending it back up. Las Cruces is going to have the ball. That's Banks. Sending it over to Esparza. Las Cruces still controlling the ball midfield, trying to put together an attack on goal. Hobbs trying to deny them, trying to get the ball back. There's a one-on-one. Hobbs has got it. Rivera loses it to Las Cruces. Hobbs back. Oh, actually, that now was Rivera. Sorry, it seems like there's 7 all over the place. I mean, on the jerseys. Finally back to the defense line. Hobbs trying to get it out of that zone. Get it out. Crosses midfield. There's a race for it. I think that's Rodriguez racing over to the side. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Las Cruces will have the throw in. There's a whistle that sounds, but I think that was just for out of bounds. It will be Las Cruces ball. A throw in. Las Cruces gets it, controls it. Trying to send its ball still midfield in the circle. Working back towards center circle. Now into Hobbs zone. Las Cruces, good passing. They're really controlling the ball right now. And passing, getting closer to the Hobbs goal. Now sending it midfield. Hobbs able to kick that one back up, but it's going to go out of bounds. Las Cruces will have the throw in. It's going to be Banks sending it in. And 13, Ramsey for Hobbs coming in, saying, let's steal that ball and try to control that and get it down for a good shot. It's going to go out of bounds on the right side again. That'll be Hobbs throw in. That will be Rivera. Rivera on what would be the 30-yard line if it were the football field, not the soccer pitch. So we'll throw in from the...
It's the 40-yard mark on the soccer pitch.
Right. Rivera throwing it in, trying to get it into her teammate Does. Las Cruces trying to knock that away, and does. Rivera with a good header back. Las Cruces kicking it back up toward midfield. That's up toward Luevano. Luevano trying to battle and get that ball back. Las Cruces has it. Figueroa kicks it down in the Hobbs zone. Hobbs' defense line comes out. Gets the ball back. Fight for it. Las Cruces still trying to defend it. Hobbs wins that, kicks it back upfield. Hobbs still controlling, which they need to work on more. Las Cruces has been able to get the ball and keep it too often. Hobbs, good passing. They get it over. Who is that who takes a fall?
Yeah,
as
and that
she's
was a
going right
knockdown.
in. It was definitely. So that's going to be a foul.
That ought to be a free kick going out for Brianna Baker.
And who is that, an 8?
Or,
was
I'm sorry,
that
Lexi
Vasquez
Hernandez.
or who took the fall? I think that was Vasquez, number 8, who took the fall.
Now, I believe it was
ready.
Hernandez.
It's Hernandez?
Number 4.
Oh, number 4. Okay, it's not 4 is a 4 and not an 8. That was Hernandez. My apologies. So, Hernandez, yeah, in great position, right. Just right in the center, getting ready to take a nice hit. And now we're going to have a free kick and very close to the goal. A free kick coming in.
And Las Cruces is just going to line up as much as they can to
They
try
are
and
going to
keep
try
this
to
from
block
going
it.
through.
They are going to try to block from.
You can get a little pop-up here.
Good. And it does go by. And the free kick is a goal for Hobbs. And scoring that,
Lexi Hernandez,
Lexi
number 4.
Hernandez, number 4, with a free kick that goes in. Nice kick, too, as it was above the heads and right over to the side. Nothing that Sneed could do to get there in time. So Hobbs draws first blood at 6:44 left in this first half. It's 1-0. Hobbs leads.
And it all turned on a breakaway by Hernandez and then a tackle, and she got the free kick from about 15 yards out and hammered it home.
So Lexi Hernandez with the only goal so far in this match puts Hobbs up 1-0. Still a lot of soccer left to play, though, as play has resumed. And after a throw-in by Las Cruces, there's a fight for the ball. This seems to have really energized Hobbs. Here they come again with control of the ball. Nice speed, working in toward the goal. Not going to be a serious threat, though, as it rolls out, and Sneed comes out to pick that up. And she will either kick or throw that back in. Usually gets a kick, and she does. Back up midfield. Las Cruces controlling it initially. There's a fight for it. Rivera trying to get it. Oh, and the ball goes past Hobbs' defenders as it's kicked out of bounds just to try to keep Las Cruces from being able to come in and have a kick on goal and a shot on goal. So
smart play there to get it out and to get some help back.
I didn't see. That's what the defenders are for, that last line of defense right in front of the goal.
I believe that was Jaden Salazar.
Hobbs is using 4 of those spread across the field. The kick in, going to bring Chacon a little bit out of, dodged a bullet there. Chacon came out to get the ball, and the ball ended up getting kicked away. Hobbs kicked it back up midfield, trying to save and keep Las Cruces from getting any closer.
And it'll be Hobbs soccer, as going over and getting to it was number 7, Brianna Rivera, but she got tackled there by number 19, Maya Padilla, so it'll go over on Hobbs on a turnover.
Hobbs will have the kick. Sails past midfield. Las Cruces with the ball. Passing past midfield, still in the circle. Hobbs comes up, line of defenders. Trying to get the ball. It's going to go out of bounds right there at the Las Cruces bench. So it'll be Las Cruces throw in. Nice work, though, by Hobbs. It's going to go out of bounds. Well, nope, it's going to stay in bounds just barely. And now go out of bounds. Good defense work over there, too, and I couldn't see who that is. Good defense work by Hobbs, though, as Hobbs now controlling the ball deep into territory near the goal, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Las Cruces just to keep, again, just like Hobbs kicked it out of bounds to try to keep anybody from taking a shot on goal from that close in. So the ball goes out of bounds. Hobbs will have it. Looks like a substitute coming in. That's right. Player coming out and going in. I can't see her number either over there on the left.
Yeah, I believe checking in. I believe that was Brianna Baker.
Okay, Baker back in. As Hobbs throw in, ends up with the ball coming back out, right back out of bounds. Throwing in again. And a kick toward the goal. Nobody from Hobbs there close, and now coming in very quick. Was that Signs, number 9?
I believe it was.
Signs almost had a good shot at being able to turn around and kick it, but Las Cruces came out and defended, got it back up to midfield, and it's going to go out of bounds right there at the Las Cruces bench. Last touch by Las Cruces. Hobbs will have the throw in. As they're going to throw that back up toward midfield.
And checking out will be Hernandez, who scored the goal, and I believe that was Davia checking back in.
So, substitutions for Hobbs, fresh legs. As we're getting close, just 2:42 left to play in this first half. Las Cruces controlling the ball deep into Hobbs' zone. There's a fight for it, and kicking it out of bounds now is going to be Martinez. I believe that's number 14.
Yes.
Kicked it out of bounds. Just trying to keep Las Cruces from being able to take that shot on goal. So Las Cruces will be able to get the ball in when they finally chase it down and get it.
Yeah, I think they're taking a little time to kind of give themselves a breather to keep
rest.
Really their A team out on the
So it'll be a corner. It will be a corner kick for Las Cruces, and I can't see who's taking it.
Esparza.
Esparza going to take that for Las Cruces. Corner kick. Hobbs is there to defend, and it's going to end up going out of bounds on the other side. But this time, it'll just be a throw-in or kick.
And 2 minutes exactly remaining here in the first half of this quarterfinal match. Hobbs leading 1-0 on the goal by Lexi Hernandez.
So a kick back up midfield. Hobbs trying for the header, never even, I don't think, made contact with it, but I guess they did. Las Cruces throwing that in, bounced back immediately. Up to midfield, fight for it. Las Cruces wins that, but no, Hobbs denies him. Oh, and trying
major
on
collision.
The little dribble, trying for the block. Two players end up on the pitch, so they're calling that.
Going to call the foul
on Las Cruces, so Hobbs will get the kick.
The fans screaming, "Where's the yellow?"
Yeah, they wanted a yellow card on that. Not going to get it. Ball hit toward the. Oh, and Chacon Sneed takes a fall after, but I think it's her teammate who actually hit her. I don't think Hobbs hit her.
Hobbs didn't have anything to do with it.
The collision was with her own player there, as Sneed, the goalkeeper,
and Sneed
came out.
That would be a big loss for Las Cruces. She's played a very good game. She's managed to stop all but just that free kick from coming in, and Hobbs has had some pretty decent looks, and Sneed's managed to stop them. She's let too many of them come back out and hadn't controlled them.
And that one was looking like it was going to be dangerous. She came out to join her line of defenders, and a lot of jostling and hopping around there.
We have
she
not
ended
run
up,
the clock in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
No, so there's stoppage time.
We're going to be in stoppage time.
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna have some stoppage for sure. So Las Cruces will have the ball though. He'll be able to kick that up back toward midfield. Hobbs gets the ball, but Las Cruces is going to kick that out of bounds over toward their bench, so Hobbs will have a throw in. And working to control it against Las Cruces, but no, it bounces right back, so Hobbs will have another throw in. Getting closer to. And there's a whistle sounds. That's it. That's halftime. So here we are. We are halfway through this one. Hobbs leads 1-0, and we will be back and have more halftime talk during this 2021 Fuddruckers Girls State Soccer Championships on Hobbs Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. Our broadcast brought to you by Global Green Insurance, Jorge Guerra, agent. Welcome back to the 2021 Fuddruckers Girls State Soccer Championships on the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. Our broadcast is brought to you by Global Green Insurance, Jorge Guerra agent. I'm Dawn Morgan along with TJ Miracle, bringing you the play-by-play for this state semifinal match. Quarterfinals, yeah.
Winner goes
it's
to
wishful.
the semis.
I know that's wishful thinking. Yeah, it's quarterfinals now, but I was busy thinking about the next step for the winner because Hobbs is in the lead right now. Of course, we have another half to play, but they are in the lead 1-0, and they scored. That goal came by Lexi Hernandez on a free kick with just under 3 minutes left to play in the first half. And that was really came after a long, hard-fought defensive battle back and forth, TJ.
Yeah, neither team really able to get just a whole lot going. Both teams doing a nice job, and really the defenders for both teams not getting into it just a whole lot. It's really been between the forwards and the midfielders who have just been, they get around, between the 30 and the 30 as you're looking at it on the football field and out on the pitch. They're just taking it away from each other, knocking each other back, taking it away, and then just kicking it in and out. So neither team has really been able to find just a whole lot of rhythm yet, or a whole lot of space out there. Both teams have had a couple of opportunities where they've gotten the breakaway, but have just really been unable to capitalize. And as you mentioned, the one goal in this game coming on a free kick after a penalty. So that's the difference right now.
And really, Las Cruces High School is playing up, far above what you would expect for a team that's ranked, number 12 coming in to this quarterfinal match.
They were second in their district.
They were.
And they just did that southern district with Las Cruces and Centennial and Gadsden, all those down there.
Very competitive.
Very competitive, but did not get a lot of love. Centennial was only the number 6 seed. They actually lost to La Cueva last night, 1-0. But the southern district, the southernmost district, not getting a whole lot of love when the soccer seedings were announced last week. The winner of this one will move on to take on the winner of Cibola and Rio Rancho. That game may actually be over right now. I'll check on that here.
Well, Las Cruces coming in at 15-6 and then 10-2. So, this is, I think they are handing Hobbs a much more challenging time in this match than the Lady Eagles might have thought that they would see coming in. Of course, I know that you don't take any opponent lightly. Not that they thought that they would walk all over anybody they were playing, but you've just got to play. This is a scrappy Las Cruces High team that again was able to upset Santa Fe and earn the right to be here playing in Hobbs. So you know that that they really have a lot of purpose behind them. But Hobbs girls had a very good season, 15-2-1. 4-2, and really those two losses were one of them was very, very hard fought and came down to just at the very end. So they were able to almost win that one, and that is something that the Hobbs girls have done. They've had a good successful program for a long time. Cricket Lopez was instrumental in building that program up. Alex Lopez has come in and is keeping that tradition alive, and the Hobbs girls with a lot of heart and spirit, but they're going to have to find a little more. They were able to early on really control the ball and spend much more time in the Las Cruces end and took more shots on goal in this match than Las Cruces has done.
And just FYI, the winner of this game will take on Cibola in Albuquerque on Wednesday.
So we know
they won 1-0 over Rio Rancho.
If the Hobbs girls win this, then that is going to be their next task. But they've got to win this one first, and they are in the lead 1-0 as we get ready to start the second half of this volleyball match. I've got volleyball in the brain. We've been talking about what our next schedule is this next week and where we're going, and we will have Lovington volleyball coming up on Tuesday night. But this, of course, is a state quarterfinal soccer action in 5A. Hobbs girls controlling as we get underway in this second half. And they are going to I think they're going to have to try to work on controlling the ball more and being even more aggressive and taking that ball in toward the goal even more. And they're getting good midfielder action, from Rivera especially, and Rodriguez, and some good stuff. Lexi Hernandez with the only goal scored in this so far. Still working to control the ball at midfield. Hobbs fighting for it. They've got it right now. Las Cruces kicking it back toward them. Header kick. Hobbs defenders going back. Going to kick it away. Doesn't go out of bounds. It's going to come back to Ramsey. Ramsey gets it back into the field of play. Las Cruces kicking it back toward Hobbs. Nice kick by one of the fullbacks there for Hobbs. I believe that's number 20. Was that Rico or Loevano? Back up to midfield. Las Cruces has it. Hobbs fighting for it. Now, that ball going for. Oh, Las Cruces able to kick it away and out of bounds.
Yeah, just a foot race down there. Hannah Davia couldn't get there before Garcia got to it and managed to kick it out. But that would have been a breakaway and a gorgeous chance.
It was, as Davia had a great, got a good pass and was able to move forward with it. Now fighting for the ball down there in front of the Las Cruces zone. Las Cruces kicking it back up to midfield. Hobbs wants to get that ball and get it back down into the Las Cruces zone. But Las Cruces on a roll with taking that ball, going for attack with a shot, goes wide as Chacon doesn't even really have to come out to try to defend that at all. It goes wide. But Hobbs, good defense going down the field as Davila, I think, was tight on the Las Cruces on Tapia. So, yeah, nice foot race. Good Hobbs defense. The ball goes wide, but it will be kicked back up toward midfield by Hobbs. Hobbs trying to get the ball, defend that. Davila with a header. Want to send that down in the Las Cruces zone. Hobbs looking to defend, looking to attack again. Coming over here to the left side in front of us. The kick is going to go all the way down, but Las Cruces is there to try to catch that. Does before it goes anywhere. It's going to be kicked over toward Sneed. Sneed's going to have the ball. Kick it back out toward midfield. As that was Ramsey for Hobbs trying to get that ball. And if Hobbs had had anybody a little closer, if they had had a forward be able to, or even a midfielder be able to make it out to try to get that ball, have somebody to pass that to. Las Cruces controlling the ball midfield. Kicking it down to the Hobbs territory. A race for it on that left side. Can't see who that is. There's a goal. There's a ball kicked toward Hobbs' goal. Not a serious threat.
No, really just
Chacon,
trying to get it in from kind of a strange angle.
And Chacon comes out. She's got the ball. She'll kick it back up to midfield. Las Cruces gets that. Fight for it. Rivera on that tight. Gets it over here to Ramsey on the side. Ramsey kicks it down, race for it as going in with a kick from the left side, but it goes wide, and that was for Hobbs. That was Rodriguez.
Got it a little bit off of didn't get a real good strike on that, and so it went wide.
It went off to the left, but still, it was a good race and a nice chance. Again, Hobbs, I think every chance they get the ball, they just need to get it up. The midfielders, forwards need to just work on making the attack, getting that ball. The more time you spend trying to attack, the odds and the chances are you're going to get that ball past the goalkeeper. Fight for it back up to midfield. Las Cruces going to kick it toward Hobbs. Nope, it's going to be stopped and sent back. And with the ball right now is number 20. That's Rico. Kicks it back toward midfield. Las Cruces going to kick it away. Hobbs defenders right there, close to the circle. Ooh. Collision, two players.
Yeah, Rico got taken out there by Layla Nielsen.
Yeah. It's clean defense, though. No whistle. Ball coming back to Hobbs' defense line.
And right
it's
now,
going to go out of bounds, and that'll be Las Cruces. Las Cruces will have the throw in right in front of their bench.
Yeah, so far in the early going of this second half, Las Cruces looks like they've decided they're going to use their physicality to try and take things over, which is the way they're playing is going to give Hobbs some more looks.
And a nice run on the right side. As who is that? I cannot see who that is over there on the right side.
Rodriguez again.
Rodriguez, number 10. Sides. Okay. Rodriguez up on the right side, trying the attack, and it's kicked out of bounds by Las Cruces, but Hobbs will get the throw in. So the throw in, going to put them very close to in front of the Las Cruces goalie. kicked back out toward now back in the corner. It's going to go out of bounds.
So that should be a corner kick
It
now
should
for
be,
Hobbs.
and Hobbs will get that.
So a chance here to get the set play, to get your players up, and to see if you can maybe get a shot at it.
That's right. If it comes down, either a header into the net, or at least get it. Maybe take a quick pass and kick in. Corner kick is going to be defended. Hobbs with a chance, but it goes over the net.
Yeah, they went for the header. Unfortunately, you don't get 3 points if you knock it through the football field goal.
Right. Still a good chance for Hobbs, and another kick, corner kick, and a good chance for them. But it's going to end up with no score. We are up. Hobbs is up 1-0 in this. We're 33 minutes on the clock now. Hobbs gets it up midfield. It's going to roll in toward their zone. Fight for the ball. Las Cruces has it. Fight for control. They pass it up midfield again. Pass over across the field. Penetrating into the Hobbs zone. So Hobbs midfielders trying to keep that way, trying to get it back up, and they do. But Las Cruces is going to block and get control of the ball again. And it's going to go out of bounds. A header off of Hobbs. It'll be a Las Cruces kick in. Who had that header? Was that 8 Vasquez or 6?
Yeah, some of these numbers very hard for us to pick up. They're black
The throw-
jerseys and very
The throw
dark
in.
gold numbers.
The throw in from the sideline goes up. Whistle sounds. And there's going to be a penalty. Las Cruces is going to get a free kick.
Yeah, looks like from the 25-yard spot in the soccer pitch, the 15-yard on the
football
field. So
right.
25 yards to the goal.
And Hobbs made their goal on a free kick, so they're going to do their best to try to keep this free kick from tying up the match, as Las Cruces will take that kick, and it's going to go
off the
off
crossbar.
It's going to go off the top, not even the top of the soccer goal, but off the top of the crossbar of the football field, so no good. So Hobbs breathes a sigh of relief as a no good. That kick was off. Hobbs now will get to kick it back up to midfield. Nice kick. It's going to go. Las Cruces gets it, but off of the chest of Hobbs, and a fight for it. Rivera trying for the ball, sends it back toward Las Cruces, has it. Las Cruces now kicking it back toward Hobbs. That's 22 Clements with the ball now. Gets it up to Figueroa. Dangerously close. Hobbs kicking it away. Nice defense there. Tried to get that ball up to midfield. Las Cruces kicks it right back. Las Cruces being very aggressive. Hobbs doing their best to steal that ball away now. Nope, and there's a kick on goal, and it's going to be knocked away by Chacon. It was going off toward the right anyway, but Chacon
I think wisely
jumped up
just
and
saying,
punched that
no
ball
chance.
out just to make sure that it didn't go back, just to make sure that it was really wide, and it was. So it'll be a corner kick for Las Cruces. As taking that, I believe, is that number 1? Is that Nielsen?
I believe so, yes.
Nielsen with a corner kick. Hobbs defending. Oh, a kick in front of the net popped up.
Oh, and Hobbs
Hobbs
almost put the header
almost
into its own
into
net.
their trying to with a header, trying to head that away. Came dangerously close.
And so it'll be another corner kick now for Las Cruces.
Yes, and now it's actually going to be, it'll be number 1 again. That's Nielsen with another corner kick. So Hobbs, this not really a good kick, and Las Cruces ends up kicking it away back beyond the net. No serious threat on that one. Again, another
Las Cruces
bullet dodged. Yeah,
definitely have had their chances. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Hobbs leading 1-0 in this quarterfinal matchup. The winner plays Cibola on Wednesday in Albuquerque.
and the ball will be kicked away by Hobbs up toward midfield. Las Las Cruces with first contact on a header. Now the ball going into Las Cruces zone. And kicked away into the Hobbs zone, that is. Kicked away. Back up midfield. Coming over out of bounds, Vasquez. Vasquez will be able to throw in for Hobbs. I believe that is number 8, am I right?
No, that's
no.
number 20. That's
number
Rico.
20, okay, that is Rico. Sorry. Fight for the ball as Ramsey tries to get it away. And Hobbs now deep into Las Cruces territory. The ball's going to roll. Oh, it goes out of bounds. Hobbs was trying to save it before it got out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle to get over there by Brianna Rivera. Just couldn't get to it in time.
So Las Cruces with the throw in. Going to send it back up to midfield. Hobbs, defenders there. Oh, Las Cruces still able to get that ball. Trying to mount an attack, penetrate into Hobbs. They do kick it toward it. Hobbs with a header sends it back up. Still fighting. Hobbs needs to get it out of this and back into Las Cruces zone.
Right now, Las Cruces just playing
They
with a
have
whole
been-
lot more energy
they
than
have
Hobbs
been.
has in the second half.
And with just a little better positioning as well. Back deep into the Hobbs zone. Over there in the right corner. Kicked back up to midfield. Las Cruces, though, right there. Still controlling the ball. Fight for it. As it looks like it almost went out of bounds. Saved there. Clements with the ball. Sends it back up to midfield. And there's a good save by Davila. Davila passing it. Hobbs trying to control it. Passing. Bumped by Las Cruces. Oh, nice job there. Some pretty good defense by Hobbs. It's going to go out of bounds. Las Cruces will have the throw in. Hobbs has lost these one-on-one battles sometimes, though, to Las Cruces. Las Cruces been able to get that ball and do a little bit better passing and have a little bit better placement at times than Hobbs. But Hobbs is up 1-0. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hobbs. Las Cruces with the throw in Hobbs zone. Hobbs defenders spread across in front of that goal, out front, trying for it and winning that one-on-one battle. I think was Rico.
That's Rivera.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Rodriguez, number 10.
Okay, and the ball going very deep into Las Cruces territory. A nice, who's that? Number 2 was that Baker down there? I believe
was Baker.
Baker trying to run with the ball, trying to get a nice shot on goal, but defense kept her from being able to do that. Ball goes out of bounds. And I believe Hobbs will be able to throw that in.
Yes, it will be Hobbs' ball on the far side.
Las Cruces, of course, kicking that deliberately out. So Hobbs with the throw in from the right side, deep into the Las Cruces territory. Gets it in. Las Cruces kicks it back up to midfield. Goes out of bounds. So Hobbs will have the throw in right in front of the Las Cruces bench. Ball comes in. Hobbs, all right, and a chance, but Las Cruces kicks it away again as trying for it over there on that corner on that right side. She will get to throw it back in.
That is Rivera, number 7.
That is Rivera, number 7. Rivera throwing that in. Hobbs trying to put together. They do manage to get a header. Las Cruces, 2 headers. Hobbs with a header back toward the goal, and Sneed comes out to save it. So not a serious shot on goal, but still.
Yeah, needed that one. Just Hobbs some sustained pressure right there.
Moving the Las Cruces moving the ball back up to midfield. And that's number 10, Figueroa for Las Cruces now. Passing it over to the left. Passing it in. Taking a shot. They're trying to get it over, I think, to Nielsen over here on the right side. She saves it from going out of bounds, but then coming over to kick it out of bounds, I believe, is Rico, number 20.
Las Cruces again has
Hobbs.
Just been on the attack.
They have been.
They've had some girls that have had chances at breakaways. They've just let them a little bit too far, and that's let Hobbs defense catch up.
Hobbs has just had a little bit of trouble in ball control in this second half. They've had a little trouble getting it away from Las Cruces. They do here. Nice work, but it goes right back to Cruces. Ooh, and a run right in front of the goal, saved by a defender for Hobbs. Kicks it back up to midfield. And then that's Rodriguez kicking it over to... Couldn't see. The ball is going to roll down into Las Cruces territory. Sneed comes out to kick it back up to midfield. Hobbs answers, kicks it right back, right into a line of Las Cruces girls. Ball comes back up to midfield. Hobbs passing over to the right, and it's stopped, blocked. Controlled by Las Cruces. Hobbs got it back.
Nice job stealing that one away for Hobbs by
good.
Salazar.
Good footwork. A race for the ball. Las Cruces wins that one. That
Nielsen.
was Nielsen. Okay, thought it was Ramsey. Hobbs with the ball. Rivera kicks it away as Las Cruces was about to mount another attack on the Hobbs goal. So Rivera kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in by Las Cruces.
Neither team really able to get any sustained pressure, which is a credit to the defense and the midfielders.
For both teams, right? And it will be Las Cruces who will throw it in. As Rivera kicked that out of bounds. Las Cruces throwing it back up toward midfield. Kick and a header back into the Hobbs zone. Hobbs with a header back. And we'll try this all again. Fight for the ball. Nice kick in. Hobbs defenders able to do their job, get it back up to midfield. Hobbs trying to mount an offensive attack. Backfires. Las Cruces with the ball. Hobbs kicks it back. Now it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that was an intentional kick there by Rico.
I think she was just trying to kick it, trying to just get it away. I don't know that she was kicking it out of bounds like you. I doubt that. I think she really was just trying to block the ball and keep it from being a kick toward the Hobbs goal. So it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hobbs, of course. That's going to be Clements with a throw in for Cruces. Oh, Hobbs very dangerously close. Their defenders coming back, doing their job, sending the ball back up to midfield. Ooh, a good steal. Oh, stolen right back, but Hobbs has got it. A chance to move into Las Cruces' zone. They do, but Las Cruces gets the ball right back.
Yeah, Las Cruces used their physicality right there and just knocked down Elisa Muro, who just checked into the ball game, and so Hobbs unable to move that ball, and so Las Cruces keeps it.
And it does go
but
out.
Now it'll be Hobbs' ball on the far side.
Hobbs has it. They'll throw it in right there in between the benches, right at midfield. And the whistle sounds. The throw in down toward the Las Cruces defense line. It's going to go out of bounds.
And Nielsen just gets the head on it and puts it out, as it'll be, I believe that's Banks.
Hobbs will have the throw in again, moving closer though to Las Cruces goal. Hobbs got it. Fight for the ball. Las Cruces kicking it out. Back up. Hobbs taking a shot. Oh, and a block by Las Cruces. Comes back. Hobbs able to kick it toward the goal again, but it's popped back out toward midfield. Fight for it. Rivera has it. A header out. Tried to kick it back into the field of play, but she doesn't. She goes out of bounds. I believe that was Rodriguez.
Actually, that was Muro, number 18.
Number 18. Okay, that was an 8, not a 0, a 1-8. The throw in. Hobbs with the ball, kicks it back up into the Las Cruces zone. Defenders are back there, but so is someone for Hobbs, and Las Cruces kicks it out on purpose. Out. It's going to go out of bounds right there in between the benches again, midfield. So Hobbs will throw the ball in.
And right now, Hobbs looks like they're content to just kind of play keep away and see if they can burn some time. I don't think that's the right call for them.
it would be good for them to try to be aggressive, get another goal in this game. Because they are working. Fighting Las Cruces with the ball control right at the midfield.
And probably you're going to start seeing Las Cruces do everything they can and really apply the pressure in another 5-6 minutes as we get into the later portion of this game.
Yeah. Las and Hobbs controlling, trying to keep it away. Las Cruces taking it out. It's going to end up going out of bounds. Hobbs with the throw in, a quick one. I think they're going to say that it was too quick.
Yep, a little bit. So we'll redo it. And
it'll be Las Cruces with the ball. They'll throw in right in front of the Hobbs bench. We've got players coming out and going in for both teams. Didn't catch those numbers. Hobbs with the ball, control, midfield. Fight for it. Hobbs wins. Controlling it, passing it downfield. Las Cruces gets the ball back, turning toward Hobbs' goal, taking it across midfield. Hobbs takes away a nice steal there by Rico. Sends the ball down into Las Cruces territory. There's a fight for it. It's kicked back out of bounds by Las Cruces, though.
Again, the last couple times we've had the ball, though, it's like we found a little seam and just kicked it down to make Las Cruces go chase, and really nobody's had a chance.
Yeah. Oh, and a nice block there. I didn't see who did. Number 8? Was that
number
Vasquez?
6. That's
number
Armendariz.
6, Armendariz. So a nice block by her. The ball goes out of bounds
Coach
off
Lopez
of her foot.
Sending in a lot of his younger players. Doesn't have his starters in, many of them right now. Getting some of his girls some playing time here in the quarterfinals. Girls we did not see in the first half.
Hobbs with the ball. Fight for it midfield. Hobbs controlling at this point. Nice passing, good footwork. Hobbs on the attack. Las Cruces coming in. Hobbs still a kick down toward the goal. It's going to bring Sneed out. Sneed comes out. Got the ball, though, so no real threat there, but Sneed had lots of room. It's kicked back up toward midfield, and Hobbs kicks it back down. Chacon comes out, left side. Going to trot out, send a kick up toward midfield. Again, neither one of them serious threats to be scores, but Hobbs at least putting the ball into Las Cruces territory. Comes back up to midfield, fight for control. Hobbs has it, almost stolen. Hobbs continuing to control the ball. Las Cruces interrupts that pass. Hobbs with it back. Fight for it over here. I believe that's Vasquez. Rico kicks it over to back to midfield. Las Cruces will head her back up. Fight for the ball. They've got it. Hobbs answers. Going to go out of bounds right into the Hobbs bench. So Las Cruces will have the throw in. They'll throw it right into the midfield. Close. Fight for the ball. Hobbs kicks it back up toward midfield. The header and a tumble there by Vasquez. She pops back up, though. Las Cruces has it, right side, kicking it toward the center of the field. And almost a double.
Yeah, there's a tackle, though. They're going to call that one against Salazar. So.
Yeah, as while, what was that, number 1? While Las Cruces player was down.
Number 7, that's Kimberly
Esparza. Esparza, while she was down. Hobbs player came over, got her. So a free kick toward the goal. It's going to be caught. Caught and bounced out of her hands, but picked back up by Chacon.
Yeah, Chacon nearly let that one get away from her.
But she does save it, manages and gets it kicked back up to midfield. Las Cruces with the control. Left side. Kicks it up midfield. It's intercepted, actually, by one of our own players. Hobbs with the header back toward midfield. Las Cruces. Here comes Las Cruces. And defender kicks it back up to midfield. Hobbs defense line holding strong there. Hobbs is going to take it, go on the attack. Loses the ball on the pass. Las Cruces has it back. Oh, and a nice steal coming up with good footwork, but ends up getting it kicked back down into Hobbs territory. Hobbs defender goes ahead and kicks it out of bounds over on the left side. So it'll be a throw in by Las Cruces on the left side.
Well, and again, we are getting to the point of the game, 14 minutes remaining, that Las Cruces is going to start getting into desperation mode here and going to start getting they're going to have to get much more aggressive.
Hobbs is winning this match 1-0. They scored that goal late in the first half on a free kick. And now this is kicked out of bounds at midfield. Las Cruces with the throw in. It's going to be Clements. And the throw in toward the Hobbs goal. Controlled by Figueroa. Oh, and a ball going close, very close as the ball at the attack. Las Cruces on the attack and falling down after the kick. I didn't catch the number. Is Fisher for Las Cruces. Chacon comes out and saves it and now kicks it back up to midfield. So another shot on goal by Las Cruces. Not good.
Las Cruces has had some quality looks. They've managed to get behind the Hobbs defense.
They have. And here we go. Here's another opportunity as that ball rolls past the defense and it brings Chacon out. Chacon is going to have to kick it out of bounds herself as the Hobbs defenders sometimes are playing really far up and they have let a couple of balls go through and have had to pay the price for that. It's the first time Chacon has come out, though, to have to kick that out of bounds herself. The ball comes back into the field of play. Hobbs defenders doing their job, kicking it back up toward midfield. Now we have midfielder coming in. Rodriguez coming back in up to midfield. Hobbs still controlling. Now they send a kick deep into Las Cruces territory. That's going to bring Sneed out. Takes a kick. She's going to try to kick it. It really was blocked by her own teammate.
And they got Trinity Vasquez running free. They were trying to get the breakaway there, and that was really all Las Cruces could do was knock it away.
That's right. All they could do was run for the sideline and then knock it out of bounds. So it'll be Hobbs throw in. And we have substitutions. We have player substitutions coming in, too, for Hobbs. Hobbs throw in deep into Las Cruces territory from the right side. Immediately stolen by Las Cruces, but Hobbs, midfielder back right there to kick it back. Again, it's going to head toward the goal, bring Sneed out. No real threat. Sneed with a short kick back midfield. Almost blocked by Hobbs, and Hobbs is trying for it. That's Vasquez going up, and then Rico joining her. It's going to go out of bounds, so Las Cruces with a throw in. Copeland throws that in toward midfield. Nice defense by Hobbs. They almost steal the ball. Las Cruces gets it back. And good defense again, trying to get that ball deeper into the Hobbs zone. Hobbs defense line sends it back up. A one-on-one battle there. It's the ball on the right side. Hobbs trying to trap that up. It gets by, rolls off to the left, and Hobbs' defender kicks that out to the left.
Somehow Cisneros kind of popped through for Las Cruces and had a little bit of a free run. Hobbs doing a nice job on that far side with Janiyah Banks, getting that knocked away and knocked out to keep a look at the goal from the Bulldogs.
The ball retrieved from the stands. It bounced up into the stands. So they're going to send that ball away. Probably clean that one up. And a throw in by Las Cruces. Deep into Hobbs territory. Fight for the ball. Las Cruces controlling. Hobbs right there. And a kick on goal going over to the right. Chacon comes out, saves that. As Las Cruces has definitely gotten much more aggressive. They're penetrating Hobbs' zone much more frequently now, and a couple of shots on goal have not led to anything. Hobbs still leads this one 1-0, but our clock is running out of, Las Cruces is running out of time. Here they are back deep into Hobbs' zone. Hobbs defenders coming out, trying to kick it away. Still an attack and a shot goes wide. Chacon comes out, but doesn't have to go
But again,
very
every
far
time
and get
Las
that.
Cruces gets even kind of an open look from
They're
inside
taking the
20
kick.
yards, they're taking the shot.
They're taking the kick. Even if they think it's a little far, even if they don't have a really great angle at it, they're still going for it. They're still taking the kick. They're still doing it because they know the more attempts they have, the better chance. And a corner kick comes in. Hobbs able to keep that from the net. And a kick by Las Cruces is going to go wide and out of bounds again.
Nice job by Ivory Rico because she was sealing off that right side, and really that was what kept that from going in for Las Cruces. Good defense.
Yeah, and Figueroa will come back in. She's got a corner kick. Figueroa for Las Cruces.
And Figueroa, the last one, she kicked on a very shallow angle towards Hobbs. Let's see if she goes a little further out this time to maybe give one of her teammates a better look at trying to get something
We've
going.
got a couple of players coming in for Hobbs. And the kick is going to end up right in front of the net. Hobbs able to use a header to get that one away. And then kicked out of bounds by Rivera. I think that was Rivera. So goes out of bounds on the right side. Throw in by Las Cruces. Headed out by Hobbs. Good defense, keeping the ball away. Las Cruces with it back, though. A kick in toward the center of the field. A kick toward the Hobbs goal, headed out by defender. And then it's going to end up being kicked and roll out of bounds.
And it's going to stay Las Cruces soccer.
It will. They'll have the throw in. Last touch by Hobbs. From the left side in the Hobbs zone, we have a player coming in for Las Cruces as well. I believe that was number 10, Figueroa, going out. Didn't see who came in for her. Maybe.
Actually, that's number 11 coming in. That's Vaudry as she goes in for Cisneros.
Las Cruces with the ball. Kick toward the goal. It's going to go high and wide to the right. But still, anytime they get within about 20 yards, 25 yards from the goal, Las Cruces has taken their shot. So far, they've mostly been either wide or high or both. Hobbs kicking the ball back toward midfield. They have the initial controls, just fight for it. Kick back up toward midfield. Hobbs with the control. They kick it deep into the Las Cruces territory. That brings Sneed out. She comes out, kicks it back up toward midfield. Denies Hobbs a chance from even mounting any attack, from being able to try to get the ball and pass it and mount an attack. And it comes back to the Hobbs zone. Las Cruces with a quick throw in after it goes out of bounds. And a kick toward the defense line is kicked back up toward midfield. Hobbs with it. They kick it downfield now. Again, nobody down there, and that's going to bring out Sneed to just take it and kick it back up toward midfield. As Hobbs just trying to keep it away from Las Cruces and keep them from doing damage. They're not really mounting their own. And now there's a kick. Now there's a kick away from midfield, really, as Hobbs kicks it toward the goal. No real threat. Sneed goes. It goes wide and long. Sneed does come out to get the ball. So Hobbs really just trying not to lose this match as much as they really haven't been serious in mounting attacks on goal to try to increase their lead, so much as they've been just trying to play defense to keep the ball away from Las Cruces and keep Las Cruces from taking quality shots at the goal. That goes out of bounds, kicked out. Last touch by Hobbs. Las Cruces will have it near midfield. They'll throw in. Hobbs with a header actually ends up going toward the Hobbs, and it goes back out of bounds. So Las Cruces will have the ball again. This time closer to the Hobbs goal, though, as they throw in. Hobbs trying to keep it away, and it goes toward the goal. Mostly harmlessly, it brings Chacon out. She'll be able to kick that back out to midfield. Las Cruces makes first contact. Hobbs able to kick that out, though. They kick it right into the Las Cruces bench, so Las Cruces throwing it in. Las Cruces not wasting any time. They know they've got to get that goal to at least tie it. And it goes back out of bounds. Slipping out is Rivera.
Yeah, as we hit the 5-minute mark, look for Las Cruces to do everything that they can to continue, and I think they're going to keep hammering shots if they get any kind of a look within 20 yards.
Yep, as we are under 5 minutes left to play in this match. Hobbs leading 1-0. Las Cruces ball midfield. Hobbs has got it. That's Ramsey kicking it back up. Header by Las Cruces. Ends up going deeper into their territory. And now it's headed out. Las Cruces trying to save that. Hobbs with a nice a shot on goal and ends up nice from the right side as she wins the battle. I didn't see who kicked that.
We'll double check
but
as soon
a
as
nice ball floated, and really I thought that was going to go wide and that Sneed was not going to have any trouble, but that ball found the back of the net.
It sure did, as Hobbs did a nice job getting that second goal. Come on, turn around, young lady. We need to see your numbers so we
right.
can
We
can
could
put
give
this
credit
in.
to where credit's due.
Again, young lady, please turn one way or the other so we can see you. And I believe that was Muro, Alicia Muro.
Muro, all right. Number 18, Muro.
Number 8.
Number 8, sorry.
Or
no,
number 3.
Number
3, Alicia Muro.
Alicia Muro. Okay, so the goal by Alicia Muro. So 2-0. Hobbs leads with the ball. They get the ball back midfield, trying to mount another attack. Las Cruces defending sends the ball back up to midfield. That was a beautiful kick by Muro after she won the one-on-one battle. And the ball back deep again, and another goal for Hobbs as they pour it on. Rivera this time makes it 3-0 as Las Cruces was all out of position. Las Cruces defenders were way up front, and they were way out of position, and so was Chacon. Chacon was playing way forward. Nobody back there to defend, and Hobbs just took what I thought was just a shot that was going to be at an off angle, and no way was that going to go into the net, and it did. So Hobbs has pretty much sealed this one up as they are up 3-0 with under 4 minutes left to play in this match.
So a couple of quick goals, and one of them just kind of a oopsie, but you take it, and then the last one by Rivera was a no-doubter.
Yeah, and Hobbs controlling the ball again. Las Cruces now, they get the ball, kick it way down. It's going to go out of bounds deep into the Hobbs territory.
2 goals in about 40 seconds.
That'll rattle you.
Very impressive.
That's right. That will rattle any team that's trying to, as it was, Las Cruces was just trying to get a goal and tie it up. And Hobbs, there's a battle for it midfield. Whistle sounds. So Hobbs well in hand in this one. 2 quick goals again, coming late in this second half to add to that first one that came late in the first half, has made it a 3-0 match. Hobbs in the lead, looking to seal the deal, move on to the semifinals of the state playoffs. A free kick from almost midfield. A fight for it down around the goal. Hobbs has a fight for it one-on-one. Hobbs wins, passes, keeps control of it, kicks it toward, but the whistle had already sounded.
Yeah, now the question is it going to be a free kick? Because you had
Right.
a couple of girls battling, including Rodriguez, right in front of the net.
So Hobbs will have the ball. It'll be a free kick from the left side. And that's going to be, I believe, Rosalind Ramsey, taking the free kick for Hobbs. She does kick it toward a kind of a bender that brings Sneed out. Sneed able to defend that time, kicks it back up toward midfield. Hobbs has got it. They kick it down deep into Las Cruces territory and bring Sneed out again to the left side. She picks it up. She's going to kick it back up toward midfield. Hobbs with the Chester. Whistle sounds. Ball's going to come back up to midfield.
And they've stopped the clock with 2 minutes. We will have a little stoppage
We
time.
have a little stoppage time to
We
play,
are we are at approximately a minute remaining.
but Hobbs is up in this one 3-0, so it's pretty much, it's almost impossible for Las Cruces to even bring it, even tie it at this point. This match looks like it's headed for a Hobbs Lady Eagle victory, although they're deep into the Lady Eagle territory now. Las Cruces with the ball, and Hobbs defenders now kick it back away midfield. Las Cruces pops it up, going to go out of bounds, so it'll be Hobbs' ball to throw in. It's going And take a few big bounces way up into the stands, actually.
Yeah, this isn't hockey. You don't get to keep the soccer balls when they come into the stands.
And nobody's on this side anyway except us way up in the media booth. Ball goes back downfield. That's going to be Ramsey with a throw in for Hobbs at midfield.
And I didn't see a signal of how much stoppage time we would have.
I didn't either.
We are
We are
in stoppage time now.
Hobbs.
If my watch is right.
Hobbs with a big 3-0 lead in this one, looking like they are going to win this match, of course, and move on. But we've got a little more left to play. Deep into Las Cruces territory. Ball pops up back out midfield. Las Cruces fighting for it. Goes out of bounds. Las Cruces will have the throw in. Throwing toward the Hobbs goal. And that's it. Hobbs victory. That's the end of this match. Hobbs wins by virtue of 1 goal in the first half, and then 2 quick goals toward the end of this second half. Lexi Hernandez with the first goal for Hobbs, and then the most recent goals by Muro and then Rivera seal the deal and put the cap on this one for Hobbs. They win 3-0 over Las Cruces High, and Las Cruces actually gave them a lot. They gave them everything they could handle, and Hobbs ends up prevailing, though. Sounds like it was much more of a domination than it really was, but Hobbs was able to score the goals when they needed, make them count, and come back with a couple of quick ones late in the match to put the icing on the cake for them. It is 3-0, a victory for the Hobbs Lady Eagles here in this quarterfinal match. That means they are going to move on to the semifinal match, and they are going to be playing.
There we go. They'll be playing Cibola on Wednesday. We will not have that game for you.
Okay.
We were not able to get the video rights for that game, but that game will be on Wednesday in Albuquerque at Cibola. I believe that the NFHS and ProView will have that game. There is a pay involved there. We were not able to secure the video rights for that game on Wednesday. It will be available for a charge through the NFHS, but we will not have that game for you. If we get to the finals, we have acquired the audio rights for the finals. We will not be able to do video for the finals should the Hobbs Eagles or Lady Eagles get there. But Wednesday, we do not have any of the rights at all. We apologize about that in advance. It's just the way things kind of work.
Right. So this has been, of course, a great victory for the Hobbs girls as they move on, and being ranked number 4 in 5A across the state. They've got a very good shot at a state championship, but they will have to get by Cibola to get into that final game. And this match, of course, ends up 3-0. The Hobbs Lady Eagles defeating Las Cruces High. So congratulations to head coach Alex Lopez and his girls on another victory. And their hopes and dreams for a state championship are alive as they will move on with their next match. It'll be on Wednesday against Cibola in Albuquerque. And again, TJ Miracle just explained how all about the viewing and listening to these next games. So we hope and wish that our Lady Eagles are going to prevail against Cibola on Wednesday. So we will be watching and anticipating that one. But we're not done with soccer yet today. This was just the first match. We have the Hobbs boys coming up, and the Hobbs boys, the teams are on the field right now doing warm-ups. I'm not sure how much time they put 20 minutes on the clock. So we should be back here in about 15 minutes to give you the pregame and start the next match this afternoon, which will be our Hobbs boys
against Atrisco Heritage.
Exactly. And so, again, that is a quarterfinal match, and the winner will move on to the semifinals and have their dreams of a state championships remain alive, but the loser will end their season. One of the teams will have their season ended right here at Watson Memorial Stadium. I'm Dawn Morgan. We'll say so long for now at the end of this, which has been your 2021 Fuddruckers Girls State Soccer Championship quarterfinal match, again won by Hobbs. And you've been watching and listening on Hobbs Sports YouTube channel and HobbsAmerica.com. This broadcast brought to you by Global Green Insurance, Jorge Guerra agent. I'm Dawn Morgan, along with TJ Miracle. We'll sign off for now, but back in about 15 minutes with the Hobbs boys soccer match right here from Watson Memorial Stadium in Hobbs.